Root beer. Hello everybody and welcome to the blog. My name is Daniel and today we'll be talking about motivation. There's a very interesting thread going around on dance forums right now about motivation. The question that's being posed is, do you have to really be hungry, burning to improve to continue to do so? Can you plod through a lull and have that be worthwhile? The conversation on the thread is super interesting and it really got me thinking about what motivates me. And although a discussion of motivation most obviously and readily lends itself to talking about dancing, motivation is present throughout all aspects of my life, including school. I'm funded through 2017, I have a lot of courses that I have left to fulfill, a few more exams. What's going to keep me motivated to see it all the way through? So in the course of thinking about that question, the main answer that came to my mind was what really motivates me are goals. The way that my mind works, I really need to see that marker in the distance in order to motivate myself in order to do what I need to do. And often you have some sort of larger goal that a lot of smaller subsidiary goals add up to. For example, in order to attain my PhD, I need to pass my comprehensive exams. I need to finish my course requirements. I need to defend successfully my prospectus, and I need to write my dissertation. All of those smaller goals feed into the larger goal of getting my PhD. The beauty of competitive ballroom dance is that your goals are whatever you make them out to be. If your goal is to put a new routine out on the floor without tripping or dropping your partner, that's perfectly legitimate. If your goal is to place top 3 at a certain competition, that's totally legitimate as well. Nicole and I started breaking into the Open Smooth ranks in the beginning of 2012. We were cognizant of the fact that at the time we were fully gold. We still had a lot of points left, we hadn't had a lot of gold time under our belt yet, but at those competitions where we could double register, we figured, why the hell not? Contrary to our expectations, we actually started to do pretty okay for ourselves, to the point where at MIT 2012, where Pre-Champ Smooth was coming out of a quarterfinal, we made it from the quarterfinal into the semifinal. And doing pre-champ at MIT was something we just completely did just for the sake of doing it. We had no expectations. As of that comp, one of the goals that Nicole and I set for ourselves was to make the pre-champ smooth final at MIT 2013. We knew what we needed to do in order to get there. We needed to take a lot of lessons, we needed to drill our technique, we needed to get cleaner in everything that we were doing. Sure enough, MIT 2013, we made our final. Having that goal in the distance, seeing it right there in front of you, but just out of your reach, but you know what you need to do in order to get there, it's what compels you to get through the drudgery of all the stuff that you have to do. Lorinda McRaven posted a wonderful article within this discussion of being hungry, of having motivation, that talked about what it takes to make a real champion. The real champions are not the people who have some sort of extraordinary drive. It's the people who have the patience to sit through the drudgery of drilling your technique and lifting the same thing every day. All because they can see that goal in the distance and they know what they need to do in order to get there. Drilling your basics, rehearsing your choreography, getting that extra inch out of that line. If you have set a goal that you need to attain, all of that drudgery and all of that work makes it worth it. Speaking of motivation, there is another instance of motivation coming up for Nicole and me in particular. As I've mentioned on my last 2 vlogs, the Manhattan Amateur Classic. Nicole and I are competing novice and pre-champ smooth, and we want to qualify in novice at least, so that we can compete at nationals. So I mentioned this in my Brown video, and if you haven't seen that video yet, make sure to click on my face for an annotation for that. But in case you didn't know, MAC is looking for volunteers being coordinated by my partner Nicole. Again, 4 hours of volunteering gets you a free spectator ticket. There are 5 different sessions that you can volunteer at, including a setup and a breakdown session as well. For all the details, check out the description box below. And yeah, that's it for this week's video. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to leave a comment in the box below. What motivates you? Is it the attainment of a goal? Is it enjoying the journey? Is it something else entirely? Also make sure to subscribe to my channel. You can find that button in the box right below. As always, thank you for watching this video, and until the next time, bye! Ooh, that was really high-pitched. Until the next time, bye!